Shalom, back with part 2, end time prophecy. Let's get right into it. Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And again, who is this? This is John the Revelator on the island of Patmos in his 90s when the angel came unto him. Okay? And he said unto me, see that thou do it now. So the angel is telling him not to bow down to him. Okay? I am thy fellow servant. All right? Of thy brethren. All right? That have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Right? To worship the Most High Power. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. See that? Do you understand that? Okay, we're going to go into the word prophecy for you. All right, which would be prophetiah. Okay.
Strong's G 4394. Prophetiah. Prophetiah.
Right. See? A discourse emanating from divine inspiration, right? Declaring the purposes of the Most High, which is what? Through the testimony, the prophecies. Okay, by the way, there are only 3 prophecies left to be fulfilled. Okay? The MOTB, the mark of the beast, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, making mandatory that mark of the beast, that charagma, that sihir, okay, which will either be placed in your forehead or in your hand, and you will not be able to buy and sell unless you have, all right, that charagma, that sihir, okay? Now, the elect are not going to bow down and take it because the Lord warns you, those who take it, what's going to happen to them, okay? Now, you read about the mark, okay, which, by the way, is that mark of the beast is actually, again, the mark of anti-Messiah. So if you take it, that means you're anti-Messiah, okay? And we already have people that are anti-Messiah. You have to understand that. If you're not teaching the truth of the scriptures, you're anti-Messiah. You're a false prophet, you're anti-Messiah. You understand? Okay, so, but you take that, what you've done is you've made the international banking families your God over your power. Okay? And I'm talking to the Israelites. If the Edomites and the other heathens, they, want to bow down and take it, that's their affair. Okay? Because, they're going to receive their judgment. Regardless. They're going to get judgment. Okay? They have to pay for what they've done to the Israelites. They have to answer for that. That's here in the scriptures. Okay? The nation of Edom is exposed and condemned throughout the scriptures. Okay? There's no we, us, and togetherness. The Bible clearly separation all throughout the scriptures. Okay? Separation throughout. Okay? And even at the end, the judgment, separation. All right? The goats will be lined up on the left, and on his right, the sheep. And he tells, in front of everybody, the sheep to his right hand, come and take the kingdom which has been prepared for you before the foundation of the world. Hello. Not the goats. Those are the wicked. Do you understand? All right? And you read that in Matthew, the 25th chapter, starting around the 31st verse, and read on down. Okay? So you people do understand, all right? So you have the charagma, that's left, okay? You also have, the elect to be taken up, and of course the destruction of Armageddon, of World War III, the destruction of America, the corporate state of Israel, all right, certain parts of Europe, they're going to burn, okay, through thermonuclear fire, the ICBMs, the arrows of the Lord. But the earth is not going to blow up, people, okay? You understand? So what is prophecy, okay? Prophecy is the testimony of Yahweh Shai, okay? It is manifested. What does manifest mean? it is brought forth, brought to light, it becomes reality. Okay? Do you understand that? So you see that our reality, okay, what we believe in, which is the testimony of Yahweh Shai here in the scriptures, is now your reality out there. Okay? Whether you believe it or not, it's going to happen. Okay? And we've already proven that. Okay? We've already proven that, right? Going to, what is that? Revelations 11:14, right? Okay? That the second woe is past and the third woe cometh quickly, right? We're here, people. We're here. Everything is set up. The system for the Quran is set up, for Armageddon to take place. It's the Lord that's gathering the nations. And again, it's not in Ukraine, okay? It's in what they call the Middle East, which is actually Western Asia, okay? The Levant, okay? You understand that? And we've already read that to prove that, where it's taking place, all right? Give me a minute. So again, further understanding here, or again, admonishing the wicked. That's what we do. We give them the testimony here, all right? What their future is, okay? Comforting the afflicted, the meek, the poor, you Israelites, okay? You can go to, for example, what is that, Isaiah 61, all right? Or revealing the hidden things, right, which is only given unto his elect, all right, unto his saints. The mysteries are revealed unto his servants, the prophets, right? See, especially by foretelling future events. We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Show off.